Okay folks, today what we're going to do, or attempt to do, is take these cables from my Summit Viper climbing tree stand and replace this plastic or PVC, whatever it is, this coating that they've got on it, because as you can see, they're getting beat up pretty bad. But now this is the original. These are the original cables. They came on this stand that I have. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal myself. I may feel differently about it when I'm done, but this is my thoughts on about how I'm going to do it right here. I'll clamp it in the vise right there. Take my old electrician's knife. That one's already torn up so bad that it really don't take much to get it going. So yeah, that ain't gonna be nothing to this, I don't think. Let's move it on down here to the last one. About that, nothing to it. If you don't have a vise, I guess you could get somebody to help hold on to it for you. I think the replacement cables were about, I want to say they were 56 bucks for a set of them. Look at that. I think that's what they were, 56 bucks. You're not going to hurt these things putting them in a vise because they're already kind of squared. I've seen some guys doing this. Everybody's got their own way of doing it, and some of them, it looks like they're in some kind of a wrestling match with them. I'm not seeing anything hard about this at all so far. It's coming right off of there. There's one of them stripped down already. All right. Now both of them are stripped down. How long did that take? Not very long. The next thing we're going to do, you can see these things they're not round, they got flats on them. But you see getting a little bit of surface rust on them, nothing bad. cable's all in good shape, so we'll be all right. But next we're going to clean them up a little bit. So take a couple minutes to get them clean. That's looking pretty good there. It's not perfect, don't have to be. And if you don't want to have a bench grinder with a wire brush on it like I've got right there, you could do it with just a small wire brush. Shouldn't be any problem. Just take a couple of extra minutes is all. Alright, so what we're using is this this is what we're replacing them with, the actual Summit replacement shrink tubes. So shouldn't be any issues with the length or anything else. There's other ones that you can buy, but you're not going to save but a couple of bucks buying one of the bargain brands. These were it was less than 20 bucks for these. So what we're going to do, or attempt to do, is take and put this thing I don't want to tear it, so I want to be kind of careful. Sliding it in, because that end could catch and rip it, so we want to be careful with that. But it's going on there pretty good, pretty easy. The way this is looking, it's going to have about 1.5 or 2 inches left over on each end. That's about the same thing right there. Alright, so there's one. What I'm doing is I'm kind of squeezing this thing, because it's flat when it comes out of the package, and I'm just kind of squeezing it so it opens up a little bit to allow this piece right here to go in. Once it gets started in there, it's good. But the part I'm worried about is the other end. I don't want the end of the cable to tear this sleeve. But it's doing good. It's pretty tough stuff. It'd have to snag pretty good for it to cause a problem, I think. So just use a little bit of caution, and then we're gonna pull it down to where we've got just about 1.5 inches left on it, and work the rest of it down. So we got about the same thing on each end. All right. And so next, we're taking our little trusty bright orange Chicago Electric Harbor Freight heat gun. I guess I'll try it on the low setting first. You can kind of see any places that are a little uneven where it hasn't drawn up tight. But it's doing a really good job. Now I've heard some other guys talking about it. You can't hardly do this with a hairdryer. You pretty much need a heat gun. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe your wife's got some kind of nuclear hairdryer or something that gets really hot. This thing's taking right much heat. You see, I'm working my way around that cable stop. I guess that's what we're calling them now. Just working my way around it till it draws up nice and even, and then I get this other portion in between. And it's drawing down on there really nice and tight. Alright, so there's one done. So there's one done right there. It's like a brand new cable. It's like brand new. Very easy to do, very simple job. And you can save yourself about 40 bucks. Until your cables end up bad enough that they have to be replaced. I could see that happening over time, but this stand is I've probably had this. Let me get this jacket off. had to come out of that jacket. So this stand of mine is probably, I don't even know how long I've had it. It's probably somewhere between about 12 and 15 years old, I would say. I've had it a long time. This is the Summit Viper, the aluminum one. And this is of course, there's been a lot of years that it didn't get used at all because of where I was hunting, but hunting the big woods, as I call it, with my buddy Hatch, that's all we use as climbers out there. That's all we use. And so it's been getting a workout the last couple of seasons since I've been hunting with him. And my land, I've lost track of how many hunts we've made already this year. And some days we hunt a block of woods in the morning and then we switch over to another one that evening. So it's been getting a workout. And so sooner or later you're going to wear these things out and you're going to have to do something. So I'm going to get busy and get the second one done. All right, so there you have it, just like brand new. Just like brand new. Tough as nails. Good to go for another, at least a couple more seasons, I think, of hard climbing that I hope I'm privileged enough to do. So anyway, I'm probably going to shorten up the video just a little bit, and but I'll tell you from the but I should be able to tell you exactly how long it took to do it. It's not very long, not very long at all. Just a quick little bit of prep, nothing to getting the old ones off. That's a piece of cake. So now my cables are back like brand new. I don't have to worry about them rusting up real bad. And so, of course, my climber lives inside this shop. It doesn't ever get left out on a tree. I don't leave it out in the back of my truck in the weather. Of course, this is aluminum. It's not going anywhere, and this is steel. This is more susceptible to being damaged because of the weather than the stand itself is. All right, well, there you have it, folks. Take your old beat up Summit stand cables and climber cables and make them like brand new again. There's nothing to it. It's simple, easy. If you don't have the means to do it, this is really the only thing you need. And for that matter, I don't remember what I paid for this heat gun at Harbor Freight, but you can probably buy the heat gun and buy the heat shrink tubing and probably still come out for about half of what it costs to buy a new set of cables. So pretty easy to do, save you a little bit of money, and keep your cables in good shape. That way you stay safe. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Hope you'll continue. Hope to continue seeing the channel grow a little bit. It's growing slowly, but it's growing. And if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up. That helps a lot with YouTube. And tell somebody, or maybe share the video with somebody. That really helps too. So until you see me in the next one, there you go.